that we were doing. Okay, so I don't know why there's a couple of things. Okay, like I said, there's a couple of things that came to me through my feed, or even that came to me, you know, while I was just sitting here. Something about like the author of confusion, you know, thou shalt not steal, like the Ten Commandments or whatever, coveting someone's wife. Which I was thinking, you know, because this is a thinking channel, right? This is a thinking channel. It's up to anyone to, you know, what I'm saying, whatever information you get here is like if it to use discernment, okay? And if it resonates, it resonates. If it's something that, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's pretty much very important because, you know, this is not a place to go steer people in a direction. This is not somewhere where somebody is calling in and saying, "Hey, I need a reading on this. Can you do it?" or something like that. You know, even if it is, I feel like it's coming from heavenly beings, angels, ancestors, you know, certain guides. I feel like it's coming from the universe, right? So, you know, I feel like, but it's a hard thing for me because, you know, a lot of things on here, I feel like people think that because I've seen them through my eyes and because like I prophesy or somewhat, I don't even like calling it that, okay? Or that I see certain things or whatever that through my eyes, like as they're going on in this world today, like if something comes to me, I can see like a little bit of what's going on with that situation, or I can sense or feel or just know. It's like when something is coming out of somebody's mouth, I just know something. So again, all day long this goes on. I can't turn it off. People look at it, but I feel like sometimes it's like a smart aleck or something. Like if somebody say, "Well, you know, I was gonna do this," it's like, but I feel like that's just because that's the zone I'm in right now. It's the zone I'm in while I'm going through these obstacles, while I'm going on this journey. I haven't always been that way, you know. I've been able to keep shit to myself or whatever, and keep it, you know, within. But I feel like during this journey it's just like an open book. It's like I've been forced into by source, you know, and the ancestors to be a open book because people are so afraid to be that. People are so, it's so much about like it's cool to, you know, be silent or it's more powerful. I think either way, you know what I'm saying, could be like, I feel like anybody that's too quiet or don't say much at all anyway, you know, those are the people, like, I don't know, I think those are the people that I can just look at their face, I can look at their and I can kind of see certain things, you know. So it's funny how, like I said, when it's coming to these connections or whatever, like I don't know, like I don't claim to know everything about these type of connections or whatever. If this is something that's only something in another dimension or on another level, but I do know something about a connection, whether it's just a friendship or meeting someone that may be a distant relative that may be able to shed light on your journey or on something about your past. Like this is how I've looked at this. You know what I'm saying? I've looked at it in these different ways over time. So again, there's no rhyme or reason. There's no method to my madness. You know, there is no me trying to manipulate nothing in no way or anything like this for me or you guys if you're here, you know, on this platform, walking with me. So if anything, this channel is more about bringing clarification possibly to certain things that we may have looked at one way as I'm growing and learning and seeing and sharing them. Right? It's like that's why I say I don't like to use that term followers or subscribers. It's people that have been walking with me on this journey or whatever. Okay, so you know, I was thinking about you know, the author of confusion. Okay, and really balancing myself out after letting you know, after being able to see that there are other people that can see. And how are they seeing? Are they natural seers? Are they these? You know, because I'm more of that kind of person. I don't know. That's what maybe makes me weird and make people want to shy away from me or think that I think I'm all that. Because I have a way of examining the world. I have a different, my eye just, it's about learning. It's about compassion. It's about, you know, order and balance and like what's wrong with these people and what's wrong with this place and what's wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't count myself out at all. So again, I was just thinking about this energy, but one thing I know about myself is I don't like confusion. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like again, that could be like something that can be something that could be a, what do you call it? Not a trigger, but it could be something that could be I'm noticing this. Okay, so if something looks like it's smooth sailing, okay, and there's no discrepancy. If anybody wants to deceive me, you would have to be, and you in my face, like you around me, you would have to be like kind of maybe cold and calculated in a way. You would have to be someone that didn't never really raise any type of suspicion at all. You know what I'm saying? You have to be good at what the fuck you do. So this is why I be thinking, this is why I be thinking that they be doing kind of stuff like this about when it comes to secret societies, groups, or oaths and all this stuff like this. It's more so, I guess, it could be about protecting something, but sometimes I feel like it could be about control, but it's also about mystery, you know? hmm Because it's very hard for me, like I said, when um to discern. It's like almost like this whole time the ancestors have been trying to show me something right in front of me. But I'm thinking, well, damn, is that the ancestors? Is that the gods? Or is this somebody else? You know what I'm saying? That's trying to show me something that's in front of me that's not there, to get something to go in a certain direction. But I feel like certain things happen in life. Situations occur. People get married every day, they get divorced every day, they have babies every day, they get abortions, things like these things happen, these ups and downs or whatever every single day. I have one aspect of something like, like whatever I have here, that I'm very appreciative of the life that I've lived so far. I feel like if for, what I'm saying, what has been accomplished as a couple or whatever. But I feel like there's something about a destiny here. There's something about ancestors saying, don't settle. Like that's just like, you know what I'm saying? But then there's that also that in that God energy that's like, this is the way it's supposed to be or whatever. Like when it comes to commitments or relationships, but things happen. And I was just looking at privilege and reading about that term and, free will and stuff like this. And, it's just a thing that things happen. Okay. So again, I feel like a lot of people sheltered themselves, and I had to question myself if this is what I was doing for a while. Just by like not doing many things or whatever to kind of ensure to stay out of trouble or something like this. Okay. Not that I can't control myself or I don't have discipline. I just feel like there's different forms of discipline when it comes to me. I was looking up spontaneous, and it was a funny like little quote, like I love being spontaneous when it's planned out or something like that. Like that's the kind of person. Yeah, I don't look at it as stubborn. I would think that that's just a trait. I have to. There's something I struggle with blind faith. And you would think like as a seer or something like that, that's not what it's supposed to be. But everybody's different. Everybody's definitely different. So I was just sitting here thinking about this because I was thinking about this energy of manipulation and things like that. Because I look more at things that have to do with mass manipulation. I never thought to have to really look around my own 3D energy in relationships to think if there's manipulation going on there. Everything has always been pretty much, like how it is or stable. But I feel like when I started going deeper in my side of myself, then I had to realize that other people have deeper parts of themselves. So it was very much surface dwelling for the past couple of years, what I'm saying, of my life. So, I'm just contemplating and thinking on something right here, okay? With this energy of these, cards that we pulled. And different stereotypes and stuff like that, and different like rules or whatever, and how people can say that rules are made, are not meant to be broken, but some people may say that rules are meant to be broken, so it's just this double standard or whatever that I don't know, that I'm just looking at. And the point of it all, I guess, is people have free will or whatever to do whatever they want. So again, like I told you, when my children were younger, I used to try to control like where they would go. Like I didn't want them at many people's houses. Okay. And so, one day I just had to, when it went to the older daughter and she started going places, then I had to go ahead and I loosened up with the other children that were a little bit younger. But it's just like learning as you, excuse me, learning as you go. When I know something, I know it, and I come here, and I'm pretty sure y'all can tell that energy. But when I'm not afraid to tell you guys that I'm not sure what this is. And this has been how it's been on my platform on YouTube pretty much the whole time, even when I used to do just like Bible readings and history stuff. So, I don't know. So I admit that there's still stuff that, every day leaves me, but I have just said today is the day that it's like God is not the author of confusion, right? And so for me, anything that's coming in that's trying to be confusing or trying to be whatever, and I feel like a lot of people, they may see you on the outside, they think they know what's going on the inside. And people start stating claims and stuff like this about people's, intentions or their mental or whatever. And I just feel like no two people are the same. So you really, you really don't know how somebody else's mind thinks or what they're really thinking or why they're doing certain things here. All right. But I do know that there is definitely people out here that are being attacked spiritually, possibly physically and mentally. And I think that the reason why it's being done is so that there can be certain stereotypes or narratives placed on these people, okay, to keep them blocked away from ascending, whether that is mentally or moving forward into something that may be being brought to them as a gift from the gods or ancestors. It's like I feel like that's what's going on, okay? Uh-oh. So I was just sitting here, and I think we had stopped on the part of me talking about, maybe a masculine or whatever has been like downgraded or something into like a. Okay, well, I'm not. I'll. It's probably just the mailman leaving a package. So yeah, I'm just clarity, peace. I feel like those are things that I am, looking at right now here. Okay. And I feel like whatever this is here, it may be because of something that's being manipulated or something from outwardly. It's something about internal and external energy here. Okay. So I was sitting here and we were looking at judgment, okay, the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands or whatever. And then I also noticed here, once I started pulling from my deck, that we have the Lovers in reverse here, okay? All right, so yeah. So I'm hearing something about like, where is your God now, okay? And I feel like right now, as we're doing this video, there's like a gloominess or a darkness here. All right, so this is making me think about like Elijah losing his hair or his heir, okay? And all the people laughing. But like how God like paid these people back for whatever it was that they were doing. But we've already, the reason why I know I'm not dealing with just my energy is because unless somebody's trying to make me go through all these cycles over and over again, I feel like we've already went through this part. We've already went through that particular scenario at least 2 or 3 times already, okay? So, it's something like that. Like people, I'm hearing like something like people saying, "Where is your God?" or something like this. Okay, I feel like these are people that just want to bully someone anyway, or they want to do something, cause conflict. It's a very saddening thing, but like I said, sadness and things like this, disappointment only linger around in my energy for a little while. It's not me trying to be hard or it's almost like a preparedness. You know what I'm saying? It's like a preparedness for, a letdown or some shit like that. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't, the way I operate, I can't, it's not like I'm not really processing. It is not like anything. And I just want people to understand that there are differences. Like, it's so cliche when people say, well, you wouldn't do this if this. But I like to add a couple things on it because there are other things that could be, other elements that could be involved that can cause these things. So I may not be confused about a situation, right? but there may be something that's hovering around me, or I'm picking up on somebody else's energy or situation that may have some confusion to do with it or whatever. Okay. And it's just like, being able to discern the difference. And like, because I really have a very, if something is brought directly to me for me, I have a very like Sagittarius type of way of determining what this is, or what, if a person comes into my energy field and I'm meeting them and I'm looking eye to eye with them, I can tell you. So like I said, there's something about me and the type of being I am, and having a lot of different people. And I don't know, even when I was saying being, it was making me think about bees. Okay. Because I can be that big. I feel like sometimes I may be like look weird to people, because I may look like that big old bee that's like bigger than the rest of the bees, and it just be bumbling around all like lazily. You know what I'm saying? She's like, real slow and whatever. They can look graceful sometimes, but it's kind of like that energy, and I know it. I know that I'm different. I know that, or whatever. I feel like it's just hurtful, because I feel like whatever situation, friendship, courtship, or whatever, I feel like somebody knows that without that energy, that somebody like me on this plane is going to feel some kind of way. So again, I feel like whenever things happen, I do have some type of something around me that, whether this is just God or the God in me, that helps me balance these things out, because it's like somebody knew that I was going to be somewhat alone or whatever. Okay. And then to think that, even if you feel like this is really a true like thing here, and there's really a connection for you to be looking out and seeing that, the energy over the past 1,000 years or so and so and so, a certain energy, maybe a masculine energy from a past lifetime. Again, we talk about past, present, future. Okay. Things that are seen and unseen. Like, maybe coming into this type of awareness and falling in friendship, kinship, and love with whoever this energy is, every time leads to demise. And again, it's supposed to be, yeah, just go out. It's supposed to be, again, where I'm excited about breaking a generational curse. I'm looking at myself, patting myself on the back and saying, congratulations, you made it thus far. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of other people may not have been able to do this. Like, I'm so proud of you. Or it's, yes, I see, but you see me doing a video. Also, like, I feel like that's that grandmother energy. You know what I'm saying? Saying, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put this much on you or whatever. Okay. Like in Moana, because that's what my D baby is watching right now. So, like I said, it's a day by day. Like, people can judge from the outside, but you really don't know. You don't know what people, what somebody is going through. And, I feel like there's a whole bunch of prejudging here, because there's people that should not be judging them anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're just assuming. They're coming up with assumptions about things, And then I also feel like there's other energies, and especially in my energy, harnessing energy of women that have been with very powerful men, possibly over time. Okay. Very stable men, or prominent men, or something like this. But again, being those women that are of much quality and very deserving, but also looked at as undeserving. You know what I'm saying? It's something about that. It's something about the type of women that maybe come through my bloodline. These are women that actually birthed the nations. Okay. And so it's like, there's this double standard, because they normally get, and I feel like when God said a different thing this time, I'm just wondering, because usually, it's like this God energy, or this, yes, okay, you're not gonna have it yet, so just go find something else to do. Yeah, yes, find something else to do for right now, and I'm gonna finish this video, please. So it's like, to me, this is like a real life journey. It's like you will see in the movie with like, always let your conscience be your guide. But, there's always like that Jiminy Cricket energy, or like some other energy, Timon and Pumbaa is always like that, and I'm not saying that these creatures, like people are walking around like doing this, but I'm just saying it's something about the energy, picking up on different energy. So I don't know. I like to let people have an insight on because I'm not trying to portray anything. I'm being an open book. I feel like part of my journey is here to tell what was going on in the minds of some of these people when these particular things came on the scene in this universe. Like what the dialect would have been like, you know, being that fly on the wall. Excuse me. What? Okay, cut it out. You're trying to interrupt me on purpose. You or if you figure out the problem to do for right now. I need it. Okay, I'm understanding that. There's a wash. Okay, that's fine. I'm not afraid. So just go ahead and go in here. Aubrey, go inside. I will be in there in a minute. And close that door, or else the bug, or else the bee is gonna get inside the house. Okay, I see. To like, it's feel like you tried everything you can, whatever, but you know, it's almost like you might fail on this one thing. You know, that should be a natural thing. And I don't like to force things. I don't like to force things. I don't like to look needy or clingy because of these things. And I feel like that's what somebody wants. They want to see that vulnerable side. They want to see the tears. They want to see, you know, like how I was like a year ago or a year and a half ago when it was coming to me, witnessing and noticing and feeling and sensing all these different emotions. But there's like something about trust or trust issues or something like this, possibly. Okay. It's almost like a control freak. Like a human being, you know? And this is a way to say, see, to do these things. And I just feel like that's maybe what type of tactic this is, to defile or degrade someone or something. Because you don't have to worship anyone. Jesus never even asked anybody to worship him or her. It's not something about that. It's just like, you know, if you have no business doing it, then why are you doing it? Especially in large groups. And that's the thing that is like, making me look at it kind of a little bit different here. This is like people that want to bully somebody or want to hurt somebody. And I feel like that's why, you know, Source like deals with me the way that they do. To help me through these moments, help me go within or shut down or just even be quiet and listen. Because I feel like some of the stuff is being done to break someone down. And I feel like I am really that energy that I'm saying, or one of those energies that would be unbreakable. And it's not to brag or anything, but it's to let other people know that feel like they are in that same energy, to not let whatever these things are, you know, affect you. It might be able to block things physically, financially, or something like that. But, you know, I feel like my struggle is the heart chakra. So it may be, like I said, something in the family line or something about the heart chakra. So I feel like this is also a place where people, the devil is coming to try to play. Okay? It's on somebody's heart. You know, maybe even on some, slightly on somebody's emotions, but definitely with the heart energy. And like I said, I can hear the rabbit crunching. There's a lot of, again, heart dis-ease in my family line, okay, especially with males passing away of heart dis-ease or things like this at a young age. So, you know, so maybe God did a different thing and sent a feminine energy, because the feminine energies in the family usually do survive, you know, a lot longer. Something about that. But you can't force it, and that's the thing. Like, I'm just very like a open, go with the flow wildflower. I don't do like everybody else. I don't do things on a timely manner. That doesn't mean that I can't. It's just with the lifestyle that I'm living now, I'm able to do it this way. That doesn't make me less of a woman or a man or whatever. It's kind of like that against the grain kind of energy. So it's like, how could, like, if at these times, it's trying times to even click up with family members or still have the same feelings about friends and stuff like that. So you think sometimes, how could the universe go ahead and form this thing or whatever and make you have to be going through these same struggles or even more difficult struggles with this union or whatever. And it's just like, if the union comes to you one way and then things start to shift, and like there's security or there's something there, or going back and forth or whatever with communication, and then all of a sudden it just stops or whatever, it's just like, oh, okay, well then I have to go this way and I have to start working on and focusing on this. It's not a way of shunning anyone or anything. It's just you know that, well, that's not there no more. Like, if I go outside in my big flower pot that I like here, is I water it every day, and then one day, I come out there and it's gone. I could be pissed off, like, who stole my flower pot, whatever. But the thing, am I still gonna water that? Am I still gonna water that spot where the fucking plant was sitting? No, I'm not. You know. All right. So let's see. All right, because again, a lot of times with my cards, and I'm about to see it right now, some of the times, my cards tell me the truth, and they kind of like, a lot of times it's check me, you know what I'm saying? And I have to see certain things, like, okay, all right, all right, all right, all right. So like, again, when I just cut the deck right here on big mouth, okay? Now this could be somebody that has a big mouth, or maybe I have a big mouth. Maybe somebody think I have a big mouth, okay? I knew this card was going to come out, y'all, because I just said the heart. Matters of the heart, or love and war. Okay. So it says poised for battle here. Okay. So I feel like there is some type of battle here. And like I told you, and this may be why I'm picking up on that energy of someone saying, where's your God now? Okay. There's a presence of, we are getting stronger here. All right. So again, we have a loudmouth person here. And then we have, but I look at it as me not doing anything, but like, my messages look just like anybody else would. Now, if there's a lot of people that want me to be the odd man out, or put in a position where I feel like I'm not wanted or loved, or I don't have anybody, that's not my problem that people make me want to feel that way. But I'm not going to feel that way, because there's always the energy of me having myself, right? And I know, although I can't expect the truth from other people, I can expect it from myself. And I can expect that I'm always going to speak my truth or my peace to people, okay? And again, it's almost like Russian roulette. It almost is like that, because when you're really fearless and you're really not really, you're not really, I'm not saying be reckless, but I'm just saying you're really just like, if me speaking my truth makes you upset or something, you want to bring something towards me, bring it. And then let's see what happens. You know what I'm saying? I don't back down easily, I guess. Because a lot of times with the energy that these people are sending towards me, it's almost like a kingdom that they want to fall really badly. It's beneath me, or it's something that, but I do have to be aware, because if there is this energy of me being, having to be on my own or something like that, then, excuse me. It's almost like God tempting, because, I was just looking at that quote, thou shalt not tempt the Lord, okay? And it's almost like God tempting these people.
Where's hair stuff?
I don't know. I thought it was underneath that little cabinet under the mirror. And if it's not, what?
There's more.
Okay, well, I don't know. Look upstairs in the. There was some combs in there. I don't think there's no brushes in there. I probably need to get a new set of brushes. Yeah. So again, we have this energy here of this person. There's something to do with the heart, but it's in reverse. And then there's also, like, again, backstabbing or something going on here, but it's in reverse here. Okay. So there's knives or whatever, or swords coming in from different areas, different roles or something like this. Like this portal over here with this black hand is coming into this person's head, okay? Right? And then this is the energy of somebody coming in for the jugular, and then somebody coming in for somebody's chest, okay? So again, this could be also representing, like I said, what I felt like somebody messing around with my Akashic or with my head or something this morning. I woke up and it was a strange type of headache. As a matter of fact, it's coming back, but I started to sense it coming on last night. Okay. All right, so we have amazing acrobats, okay? So this is what some people may be up to. It may be up to what? How many people is this? 7 people working. Some very strong men at the bottom here with muscles. With a lot of muscles, okay? 2 strong men supporting whatever these acrobats is. And we have like a gesture or joker energy here in the center. This is giving me the sacred fool from my one deck, okay? Somebody that's supposed to be playing a fool, okay? But I don't know. I'm hearing cello or cello, something. Maybe that song, "A Fool for You," okay? Hmm. All right, so yeah, and then we have these other four energies over here in the corner. And I feel like this is like what I'm seeing about like a whole bunch of people working together, just maybe on the heads of these two masculine energies. This could also be spiritual battle or spiritual acrobat. Somebody's playing in somebody's head or something like this, okay? So again, it's kind of like I'm going through these motions and going through these changes and through these things to also expose them, these beings or whatever that are doing this. It's something like this to have something to do with this. It's almost like somebody's even on a tight rope here, okay? But it's almost like not always my energy. It could be other people's energy or something, environment that I could be picking up on too. Something that somebody else may need to do. It's just like fluent through me, and that's just what it is, okay? So it's a hard job because everybody's taking, some of us, everybody's taking every single thing that you say and applying it to you, okay? As if it's you every single time. And it's just like, I know that they're doing it, but it's not like I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness, people are saying this, people are looking. No, I don't give a fuck. It's just, I don't care. I don't care. Of course, I want it to stop if it's something that's unjust, but at the same time, if I can help somebody else that might be going through it, whatever. Okay. All right. So again, yeah, I feel like there's somebody trying to send out the energy like something about more precious than gold, but I feel like somebody is trying to let somebody know that they're just gold, that there's something more precious than them. So this is like the antagonizing energy here that I feel like I'll be picking up on, okay? And then we got here digging for gold, okay? I mean, I guess it's something that everybody do, but I be feeling like it's funny because I be in certain people videos, I feel like this, you can hear them or you can actually see them doing this a lot in their videos. But it's bringing me back to somebody's energy here, okay, is why I'm laughing. All right, because I feel like also these people are digging for gold on me or digging for information on me or something like this, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing like a motherless child. This may be an energy that has been like a mothering energy over me, maybe connected to one of these masculines in the 3D, 5D, or also, you know what I'm saying, a twin flame or a twin ray, okay? So this could be a mothering energy that's been connected to maybe a motherly image because they're connected to one of these masculines, okay? And I feel like something is telling me that, again, this person is not, this could have been an overbearing kind of mother figure or something like this. All right, but also I'm getting like a den mother or like a madam energy, okay? Trying to have a brothel or trying to have somebody trapped in a Queen of Wands energy, because we were about to talk about a king and a Queen of Wands. All right, and I feel like this is somebody that wanted to be the empress, maybe of her own son, or of, is the empress to a father figure or something like this. All right, but whatever they were doing, digging for gold with these other people here. I mean, this person, this look like these look like three men. No, this is a woman where her clothing is a woman. So she might have even been digging for gold up this masculine's nose. She might have been stealing or taking something from this masculine energy here. And the masculine energy, okay. Okay, so the masculine energy is digging for gold in this child and this mother's nose. And the mother is digging for gold in the father's nose. Okay? And the child is just not digging for gold anywhere. The child seems to be innocent in this energy. So the child may be who somebody might have been trying to make into a scapegoat, all right? But again, with these energies, I can't say anything but this is the way somebody wanted to be. I feel like somebody wanted somebody to take a downfall for something that somebody else was doing here. It keeps talking about the case of mistaken identity. There are several hours and hours worth of videos, okay, on here. And I've already discussed the visual of who this is right now is in my dome. The visual of what they was doing and why they trying to play like they wasn't. And, smile in your face, want to take your place. The visual is already here. It's taking me back to when we already talked about this. So I feel like this is at a time where people wasn't listening to what I was saying. They wasn't caring, or they didn't whatever. And like I said, I can't be, you know what I'm saying? I can't be, because somebody didn't want to listen to me or whatever. I'm just telling you that it's some roguish type shit going on around here, okay? All right? But then again, we have even the devil needs rest, okay? So I feel like this might be like a devil energy, or somebody that's being called the devil that might even need rest here, okay? And he's sleeping with a voodoo doll here. But there's also this club here, these clubs, okay, or clover energies, which is giving me Clovis. This might be an old energy here. They might be demonizing somebody because they are autochthonous, and they have reign over these people that have decided to get rid of the to reject the cornerstone and build nations without the cornerstones, or the queen bee, or the king, or whatever. All right. And they might be in a club, okay? And then we also have something about clubbed. So somebody could have been clubbed to death in their sleep, okay? Or somebody could be about to be, past, present, future, however it resonates, okay? But we are dealing with murmur here, which is someone who comes back to life from the dead to answer questions here, okay? Somebody could be dancing with the devil here with this Knights of the Hafla, okay? So somebody could be dancing with the devil. Somebody could even be somebody could wear a turban possibly here, okay? Somebody could wear a feather in their hair, all right? But we have these 4 maidens, which I feel like are high priestesses. So this might be a shamanic also energy here. A drummer boy, or a musician or something like this. And, I don't know. I feel like there's something about a harem here, or even somebody likes dancing. Somebody likes to watch somebody dancing. But also I'm picking up on another masculine energy that likes a certain woman that look a certain way or dress a certain way. That's a certain shapely. And I feel like they're trying to make somebody feel bad. I feel like whatever this is, a personal vendetta. It's like, let's say this, for instance, I'm picking up on something like, okay, a masculine energy, it feels some kind of way about you, okay? But maybe, I don't know, I'm hearing vendetta, but also somebody that like could have planned a vendetta for a long time to hurt somebody or mislead someone. Okay, they could have been smiling in your face, or they could have been giving you very much the only person that was actually giving you some type of advice, but lo and behold, it was only going to get you so far, or also possibly get you tangled up in something here. All right. And then at the last minute, somebody wanted to say, oh, well, I don't want to be friends with you, or you're not my people, or you this, and that. But I feel like, again, this is the people that's saying you're not my people, but they're going to be coming back saying, oh, you are my people. Okay. I feel like that's also the energy that I felt within the past 24 hours here, some kind of way. All right. So again, something could have happened to that individual. And then again, something happened with a division in something here. All right. I feel like somebody wanted somebody to feel like they don't have support or nobody cares. But I feel like, again, people may care for the wrong reason. Some people might care just genuinely. But there is something here where somebody's actually being able to possibly see the truth as to who somebody is. Okay? And since this person is like with this voodoo doll energy, this could be also like a child, though. Child that is demonic, okay? All right, so I have to go in a second, but we have this Joker or gesture energy, and this always cracked me up because he got this fire coming out his backside here. So again, it's in reverse. So again, this is making me think that somebody might have had somebody at harem or something and attempted to have them be, maybe penetrated or catch something or something like this or whatever, but it's in reverse, okay? Somebody could have warned somebody about maybe staying away from somebody because of something that may have something to do with something like this, okay? But I feel like somebody's trying to say like this person did do that, but they're only trying to guide someone or steer someone away. Like a lot of reason why I watch readings and stuff like that is it's kind of good to see who is real and who's fake. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's maybe that's probably why people don't like me either, because it's like I have a policing mentality. But maybe it's something in my blood about being real leaders, and also not to harm anyone, and not to say that I hate these people, but to bring order. I feel like there's something about order in the court. Okay? And who but people that may have been blocked out of their own um destiny for the past 1,000 years, 400 years or so, by other individuals that aren't even from that place. Like people always being able to come into your home and take from you or remove you or chase you away. And I feel like, again, in this instance, a feminine energy maybe stood her ground, but I feel like there is a masculine energy that stood the ground, but I don't think it's the proper masculine energy. This might be a masculine energy that left his friend in charge or something like this, of overviewing his, you know, palace or kingdom or his woman or something like this, and, you know, play the field using that woman, maybe even to somebody that he kept this person that dealing with sorcery and different things like this. You never know if the person is going to uphold the same standards that, and again, somebody could have seen how this person was feeding, I don't know why I'm about to say feeding, or treating their jewelry or their jewelry or their Jew or their, you know, whoever, whatever. And then they decided to treat them the same way, if not even worse. Okay. This could be even like a masculine leaving someone that may be interested in his femme in charge of her, and not listening to her cries, saying that maybe somebody is trying to get, you know, and this might be even somebody that's not even aware of spirituality all the way like that, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, so either you had to really know that some shit was going to go down that was foul, you know what I'm saying, or, you know what I'm saying, you really trusted these people or something, and now you see you can't. But you know, it's something like this. Somebody left something precious they thought was precious at one point in time in the hands of someone else. And I feel like this is what happened to these women over time. And it caused these women to, like I said, be looked at differently or defiled or something like this. All right. So then we have oodles of doodles. And this is making me think about somebody saying, write it down. Okay. So maybe somebody might want to be writing in their journal or drawing something, or, you know, just being creative right now. Okay. And again, it's funny because I brought my little things up here. I'm working on some more journals or whatever, and I just got some covers. I was just inspired to use this paper. And so again, I use this like scrapbooking paper, and then this was another paper, and I kind of fussy cut this design out and put it on here. Okay, from another piece of paper. I didn't want to do it because I don't know, I really liked it on that paper, but when I put it on here, I'm like, oh, I really like that. All right, so I'm just gonna be starting working on like the things that, you know, I enjoy doing or whatever again. All right, and then I have another one that I didn't put the gold around, but I think it'd look better with the gold. And then this one right here. So I usually, when I make journals, I usually, you know, I make them handmade from scratch, and usually I make like 3 that are kind of like a matching theme or something like that, or more. So again, and then I usually put them in my Etsy shop. Okay. I think there's some in there, like some 70s vibe ones in there right now. There's some Galaxy ones that are cloth. Some are paper, some are cloth or whatever. But, you know, it's just something that I've been doing or whatever, okay? And I feel like I gave up on it because I felt like, you know, like I said for a while, that, you know, whatever, like it's like somebody's blocking me online from doing stuff, so it made me not even want to make stuff no more. But it's just like whatever, I enjoy doing it, so I'm going to continue to, I'm going to make 100 damn journals, you know what I'm saying, and then just, you know, go sell it out on the street or something, you know, I don't know, I'm just doing it. Something's just telling me to do something, you know. It's almost like get creative. Okay, maybe, you know, in the fall or whatever, when. So again, I'm just rambling right now, guys, but there's something about somebody being breadcrumbing someone. This could be in love, giving to others, and she's been pouring out her energy. She's been, you know, a vassal or something like this of something, her with this Aquarius energy, pouring out information to the waters and the soil here. Um and whatever it is, I feel like somebody has been breadcrumbing somebody this whole time. So I feel like this star card was supposed to be doing a whole bunch of other things here other than just performing, okay? And I feel like this is some kind of energy, but also it's like in God's eyes, it's almost like just doing it. It's like, y'all don't understand what I'm saying, I don't think. Because we're battling not against flesh and blood, but principalities and rulers. So again, some of you may be being targeted financially. We're just going to keep it like that. And a lot of these people know this. And this is why they focus so much